Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a great day and had a great Thanksgiving last week, both on Thursday, but also just enjoyed the weekend itself. And hopefully today's going as great for you as it is for me. I'm really excited to, really excited and appreciate and really thankful for the fact that my sixth nephew, not all our boys, but my sixth niece or nephew was born yesterday. He's a nephew named Jackson Jeffrey Schneider, so I'm really excited about that and looking forward to getting to know the little guy going forward, as well as this weekend I get to go down and for my other nephew's baptism. So I'm really excited about that. Life's great, and today I'm talking about how weight loss or how living a physically healthy life is similar to living a financially healthy life. And the reason why I'm talking about that today is because I was listening to GaryVee, Gary Vaynerchuk's podcast this morning, and this isn't his exact words, but one of the analogies that struck me, and he's used it many times, but for some reason today it really stuck out with where my mindset was at, is he said, he said something along the lines of, anyone can read about push-ups, but if you don't actually do them, you're not going to lose weight or get stronger. Right? In the past, I know he's said things like, anyone can own a screwdriver, but if you don't actually use a screwdriver, it's not going to do anything, right? So that's not how he actually said it. He said it a lot better than I just did. But the point is, when he mentioned the push-up analogy, it really got me thinking about how it's important to me to be a healthier person from a physical standpoint, but I haven't been doing a great job the last few months in getting in better shape. So I just kind of took a step back and asked myself, what can I do to be physically healthier? And that came down to, exercising more often, eating healthier, and setting a specific goal for what I want my weight to look like in the future, in the next few months. So, and the more I thought about that, it got me thinking about how does that actually it's actually very similar to getting financially healthier. And what we have to realize is that just like getting physically healthier, and this is probably more applicable in about a month when everyone makes their New Year's resolutions. And I don't know what the statistics are, but for 75% of people who say they're going to get in better shape are out of the gym in 2 months because they get discouraged. What we have to realize is it takes one step at a time. And for me personally, where I'm at today, I'm about 20 pounds heavier than where I want to be in 4 months or so. I don't know exactly what the healthiest rate is to get down in weight, but the same thing goes for savings rate, right? There's the analogy. So what your weight goal is similar to what your savings rate goal could be. And just because if you're at 5% today, and maybe your goal in the long run is to be at 20%, it doesn't mean you need to jump there overnight. Maybe we just steadily improve by $50 to $100 to $200 a month until we get there, right? The second thing that we have to think about when it comes to getting in better shape is how can we exercise? What's going to be our exercise strategy? How often are we going to exercise? What's going to be our focus? What routine are we going to do, or what lifts are we going to do? Push-ups, sit-ups, things like that, right? And when we make these decisions, we want to understand if we're trying to get a better looking stomach or abs, we should do ab exercises, right? Or maybe cardio to burn fat. If we're trying to get bigger muscles, we have to do higher weightlifting and things like that. But the key is understanding what our goal is will affect what exercise we do to get there. It's the same thing from a financial standpoint. Yes, just saving somewhere is great, but if we understand what our goal is, it's going to help us better understand where we should put our money today, because where we put our money today will drastically affect how we're taxed this year, how we're taxed in retirement, which is probably more important. Well, in my opinion, it is, at least. It's completely up to you to decide. How it's going to grow, where we save is going to grow, how it's going to pay us in retirement, right? As well as how it's going to affect our Social Security income, our Social Security taxes, how it's going to affect our Medicare costs, right? There's a lot of different things for us to understand on where we save today and how it's going to affect us in the future. And the third thing is eating healthy, right? I believe that if you want to cut weight, eating healthy is actually more important than exercising, because exercising a lot of times is going to add muscle, which actually weighs more than fat. At least that's what I'm told. But eating healthy. And the relation to, cutting fast food, cutting processed foods, things like that, is similar to following a budget from a financial health standpoint. Are we spending less than we make? Are we spending money where we want to spend money? Do we have a good idea of where our money's coming in, where it's going out to? So hopefully the conversation was helpful for you. The main premise is you can read about push-ups all you want, but if you don't actually go do them, you're not going to lose weight. You can read about financial savings and investment strategies all you want, but if you don't actually take action, you're never going to put yourself in a better financial situation. So hopefully today's conversation was helpful for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please let me know what you thought, or if you have any questions, by leaving me a comment. And if you like the video, please click like, or even better yet, share it with a friend. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.